Hey everybody, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. In my channel's description, I mentioned that I will show occasionally something else other than an air gun. In this case, I have a Connecticut Valley Arms inline muzzleloader, 50 caliber, and this one is known as the Kodiak. It is of course black powder. It's also, at least here in the state of Ohio, it falls under non-FFL, so you can go ahead and just pretty much into any store. You can order them online, have them delivered to your house, and that's fine. Because this particular rifle, it will not shoot cartridges. It's not built that way. There's a breech plug in the back for the cap, and then the powder, which you put down the barrel with the bullet. But it's just not designed for cartridge pressures, so it's just black powder only. Now, kind of the reason I got this out, just kind of driving around all day, I have my job, and just kind of thinking of some things, and I'm just curious about something. Now, instead of your standard like number 10, number 11 caps, it utilizes these, I like to call them, for this video, CO209 cartridges. They're just one-time use launching cartridges, and I'm just curious, would something like this have enough pressure to possibly launch like a non-lethal rubber 50 caliber ball? Oops, got it open here. We'll have enough pressure to launch a ball down the barrel, out the barrel, and at any decent velocity, but yet not a high velocity. Something to where it would remain less lethal. Maybe just for like, say you got this annoying groundhog that wants to visit your garden, something you can kind of just discourage them with. But I was just curious. I got a few different things here. I want to see if they'll even fit down the barrel. I got some rubber steel balls. I got these rubber balls. I'm gonna try these AR Tactical Jewels. See what the bore size is on these, and then maybe one of these 50 caliber mercurized torpedoes. But this is not considered a modern firearm, so relax YouTube. It's just a muzzle-loading inline rifle. It's not going to be shot today. I just kind of wanted to see what the bore would be like with using non-lethal rounds. Okay, now normally these inline muzzle loaders, they will utilize or shoot a bullet like this. This is a copper jacketed lead bullet. It's called a power belt. It's 50 caliber. This one is 245 grains. It has these little plastic gaskets. Or I have this saber tooth. These are 350 grains. Same thing, has this little plastic gasket. Another copper jacketed lead bullet. Now these are slightly overbored, so that when you load them, you have a really nice tight fit, nice seal. You start it with your bullet starter here. They make different kinds. This one I wouldn't use for this because I'd be afraid to damage the teeth on here. Being lead, they are soft. So that gasket kind of got stuck in there. So I can get that out with my finger. There. But I have another type like this that has a hollow end, and you can push these type or this type here. You don't want anything with a shallow end because you might damage that tip. So I do have another one. Again, it has like a hole on this side that you can start the bullets with. But anyhow, I'm just curious if you could take something like this muzzle-loading rifle and turn it into a non-lethal pest control rifle. You do load the CO209 caps in the back here. This piece just rocks down, Here's your hammer. Nothing's in it, no powder or anything. And you're ready to go. Again, very simple, single shot only, very slow reloading, but very nice. Again, non-FFL, you can pick these up in a lot of your box stores, order them online, and have them shipped right to your home. Great alternative if you want to do some hunting and you want something non-FFL. Anyhow, I got some launcher ammo here, some different kind of non-lethal rounds. I got these 50 caliber rubber steel balls. These are 2.67 grams. Got these rubber balls. Oyo 1.07 grams. They're a really soft rubber. Of course, the 4-gram tactical jewels. I grabbed these aluminum balls. I just want to see if they would fit. These would definitely be non-lethal, or well, probably just with the CO209 cap, they would probably be less lethal. And then these mercurized torpedoes. I weighed these. I thought I wrote it down. I think they're right around a gram, maybe a little over or a little under. But they're designed for the mercurized torpedo revolver. Anyhow, I just kind of curious. I just want to see if they'll roll down the barrel all the way down to where the breech plug is. I'll show you the back of this. Scope's kind of in the way, but right here, get the light here. There's the breech plug right there. That's where your cap goes in. Again, this will not fire cartridges. You cannot convert it to do so. Plus, the pressures would be too dangerous with the cartridge. So specifically designed for black powder only. So let's just kind of see what will fit down the barrel. And I don't know, just for fun. All right, we'll start with these OEO rubber balls. They're probably about the lightest. I'm just kind of serious if it will sit on top or if it will drop down to the bottom. Oops. All right. Yeah, it stuck to my finger. That's the humidity. All right. Oh, I think that one dropped. Let's see. Take the ramrod out. And bring this out. Because I'll be able to tell if it's all the way down there or if I got to push it. Let me see. I think you got to get out and twist it. All right. Let's see. That one went all the way through down. Yep. I'm not even pushing it. There. It's down. So that one just kind of rolled in there. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Alright. Again, there's nothing in there to shoot it, so it's perfectly safe. So I might have to remove the breech plug to push that out of there. Oop, I think it might have fell out. So, well, let me remove the breech plug and then I can push that out. I didn't have to remove it. It came out. Just a little tapping. Might be some oils in there, so I probably just kind of got sticky or stuck up on those. But a couple taps and it rolled out. So that one just went all the way down. No resistance at all. Let's try something else. I'm just curious, like I said, if something that light will be launched with one of those CO209 caps. Let's try the rubber steel balls real quick. These are again 2.67 grams, again 50 caliber. Oh, that one, you see it didn't go all the way in. So this one's a little bit more slightly overbore. This is rifle barrel, so, but still, that one did not go all the way down. So it's a little bit larger bore than the 1.07 gram rubber ball. So let's see what will come out. Oh, that one came right out. So that one there might be able to push down in there nice and snug and have a little bit tighter fit for a little bit more a little bit more of a seal. Let's try a AR Tactical Jewel. Again, 4 gram. These things are great. Don't worry, I'm not going to be shooting these out of here. I'm just curious as to how true of a 50 caliber bore, diameter these are. So let's see. That one sounded like it rolled in. Let me see. Yeah, that one went in part way and then stopped. Let me see how far down it is. Well, that went all the way down. That one went all the way in. So, might be able to use those for a less lethal round. If it will come out. Alright, let me see if I can get that one out. Alright, it too came out with a little bit of tapping. So, alright, let's try. So far only the rubber ball is the ones that won't roll all the way down. This is an aluminum ball, 2.72 grams. Oh, I can hear it. I don't know if you heard that, but it rolled all the way down and then stopped. So that one definitely went all the way in. See if it will roll out. Thinking this one will roll out better since it's metal. Yep, less friction. That one came right out. So you could probably still use that for a less lethal round. It's aluminum, it's soft, it shouldn't damage the rifling at all. Just enough to scare off somebody, like a groundhog, shoot them in the butt. We could tag them with some powder. Let's see if this fits. Ooh, paintballs. Oh, I'd probably blow it apart. But at least you could tag the groundhog, that way you would know which one it was each time it came. Alright, see if this will go down in there. Yep. I don't know if you heard it, but it went. I could hear it slide and then stop. So this is a little longer, so the stick will probably stick up a little higher. Yep. So, wonder how. I'm just curious if this, like I said, this would have enough little pop to send these out the barrel. I mean, definitely if you tipped it, it would slide out before you could shoot it, probably. I have to tap this one probably a little bit too. Hang on. Alright, it too slid out. So, yeah, I'm just curious. Something like that would be able to be launched out of the rifle using one of the CO209 caps. I mean, it probably wouldn't be enough energy to send it at a high velocity to do any major damage, but just enough for some less lethal discouragement for pests. A lot of times you don't want to, take a life, or, just gives you another option. But plus it'd be interesting to do just for fun. But I don't know if I should do that. I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. But, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, everything pretty much rolled in. The only one that didn't roll were these rubber steel balls. So, a little more friction with these. Probably easily, push it down with the ramrod. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now we know. Yeah, now this pack is pretty old, so I probably need to use these up so I can get some new ones, but I might have some fun with these and that and the rest of the stuff that you see here, just to see what will happen. I don't know. You think I should try that? or do you think it will get me kicked off of YouTube? I mean, it's not gonna hurt anybody. These can be pretty loud, but with a little rubber ball in there, might not be as, you know, as loud as a firecracker or just a little cap gun cap. But could test a couple out in my garage and see how loud they are. But yeah, I might have some fun here with these. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go test a couple of these out in the garage, see how loud they are. I mean, they're not going to be as loud as the mortars they were setting off the other day, you know, during the 4th of July here around town. So, yeah, we might do a little test with these real quick. Not in this video, but I just kind of wanted to kind of show you this. So, very cool. And just kind of, I was curious. So, my curiosity has been tamed at the moment, but I'm still wondering, will one of these send one of those down the barrel and out, and at what velocity? We might have to test that, as long as I don't get kicked. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.